The world's most expensive temper tantrum. Welcome to the Strait of Hormuz, where global energy gets held together with duct tape, ego, and threat. This week the route was open, then managed, then basically, good luck out there, champ. A convoy finally started moving again after the ceasefire window, but normal shipping still didn't come back. Why? Because nobody trusts a shipping lane run like a hostage negotiation. You want free passage? Then stop trying to strangle our trade and call it diplomacy. That's Iran's whole pitch. Tehran's line is simple. If the US keeps crushing Iranian maritime trade, then nobody gets to pretend Hormuz is normal. Reuters reported the US said it had completely halted trade going in and out of Iran by sea, and Iran tied any real reopening to broader navigation rights. In plain English, if we're boxed in, you're all paying premium prices too. Passage is under our management, our control, our rules, and there's the real problem. It's not just diplomats talking. Reuters said ships crossing needed IRGC approval, and AP reported Iran's armed forces said control of the strait had returned to strict military management. Nothing says stable trade environment like asking armed hardliners for permission slips. Approach wrong, and you will be treated as a threat. Fantastic. The world economy now depends on the mood of men with gunboats. Pressure stays until there is a real deal. Washington's message all week was, no fake reset, no easy off-ramp. Reuters reported the blockade remained in place even while the White House signaled optimism about a possible deal. Trump also saw Iran could not blackmail the US by tightening Hormuz again. So the US is basically saying, we're negotiating, but with our boots still on your neck. And then you act shocked when the other side bites. Can everybody calm down before the global economy bursts into flames? Pakistan has been mediating, carrying proposals and trying to stop the whole thing from detonating. AP described Pakistani mediation as still active even as Iran retightened restrictions and tensions rose again. Every international crisis has one poor middleman whose job is basically, please stop screaming long enough to sign something. You want leverage, you want security, you want face saving, fine, but you cannot keep playing chicken in the world's biggest oil bottleneck.
So is this route open, half open, pretend open, or funeral open?
That is the real question. Reuters said firms were seeking clarifications before crossing, and even the partial resumption came with caution because safety assurances were still shaky.
Exactly. A politician says, open. An insurer says, absolutely not. Guess who wins? I need a route, not a riddle. And just when everybody started pretending progress was real, the whole thing snapped again.
AP reported on April 18 that Iran fully closed the strait again over the continuing US blockade and warned approaching vessels could be treated as enemy targets.
Reuters reported Iran tightened control, while Britain said full shipping still had not resumed.
So the week's headline is basically this. Brief reopening, fake calm, fresh threat, same mess. Back down, lift the blockade, respect our control, please, for once in your lives, be normal. Just tell us whether the ship moves.
That's the Strait of Hormuz right now. Two governments in a prestige fight, one armed gatekeeper loving the spotlight, one mediator begging for sleep, and a global shipping industry stuck in the middle paying the idiot tax.
This is not diplomacy. This is a floating ego contest with oil tankers as props. And the bill lands on everybody else. Subscribe, share, comment below. Who's really holding the world hostage here? Iran, the US, or both?